This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Hello, I'm John Cullum, and this
is Emily Frankel.
That's right.
And I am John's wife.
Well, that's true.
And we are doing a vlog today for my post on M's Talkery.
Right. And
the subject is going to be what?
1,001 Night Stands. How about
that? Remember the story 1,001 Nights?
Yes.
Wasn't there a story called 1,001 Nights?
That's right.
I had 1,001 night stands on the road.
Unbelievable.
That's how I learned to dance.
Learn to dance? I mean, it's a wonder you didn't wear yourself out dancing.
I was a chauffeur. I was a leading dancer.
You told me that you said you've done 1,001 night stands in over 500 cities. Is that possible?
1,001 night stands is 1,000 cities, John. Not 500 cities.
Wow.
A different city, one performance in each city.
Wow.
I never was in a theater until I worked with John, until we worked in Tennessee once. Chuck E. Jack, when John was the leading man. That's how I met him.
And in the old Alvin Theater, where we did the
Then we
Kings.
danced on Broadway in Kings. But I have never been in a theater like John, unpacking my makeup and going night after night to the same theater.
Wow.
That was my dance career.
Well, that was an incredible career.
I chauffeured the car. I had 6 dancers. I had outside choreographers that did...
Wonderful choreographers, well-known ones.
Zachary Soloff and Todd Bolender. Sophie Maslow.
Valerie Bettis.
Worked for my company. But it was very strenuous.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you even did the driving.
As I said, I was the chauffeur.
And you were in charge of everything, and you did the publicity, and you booked the tours, didn't you?
Well, I did. But I had to learn to do all these things. I was not a good head of a dance company. I had a great deal of difficulty telling a dancer, that's no good. This was me learning to be what I am now.
Well, the truth is, it was incredible that you could do all that stuff because you really just wanted to dance.
That was what I thought. I needed missions. I called them missions. Just like a soldier has bombing missions. I had performing missions. So every time we'd get a booking, I'd put a thumbtack on the map of the United States, and I'd manage to string them together by writing letters, a lot of letters, and traveling all over America. And these were small towns. These were not famous, wonderful theaters and big performances in big cities. It was a good learning process.
Yeah. Well, you did some big cities and big places later. I remember that.
Oh, yes. But that was the way I learned to dance.
Oh, my God. And I was in on it. I wasn't aware of all of the stuff that was going on and how much effort and energy.
Well, you were in your first Broadway show or second Broadway show in those days when I was just driving. You know what? I took pep pills in order to sometimes drive all night, arrive in a new town in the morning, set up a new show, and perform in a new stage that night. I was like, woo, out of my head.
I don't know whether I should.
Well, try it.
Well, one of the things I remember you saying that you had to make the restroom for yourself on top of a piano. That there wasn't any room to dress or anything. It was all kind of, some of the places that you worked in were extremely difficult.
They were. Thank goodness those days are over, John.
Oh no, Emily, I wish you. No.
You want me to have one night stands again?
No, but I don't think you should dismiss them as if they were not important.
Oh, I saw America.
Extraordinary. Yeah.
Well,
you know something. I've heard you recall people that you wrote to in some of these places. To this day, you can remember the names of the people, and 2 or 3 people in these. Most of them were educational places, right?
There were places where the dance department was in the Department of Physical Education, and very often the dance department helped me get the bookings. But that's me and my 1,001 Night Stands. I would recommend, if you're a would-be actor thinking of trying to do a play with a small cast, try
Well,
booking yourself.
are you going to tell them how you booked your first tours?
Not now.
No, well, that was extraordinary. The way that she did that was extraordinary. We'll talk about that some other time. In the meantime, see you next week. Love being with you. So long.
This is AI.R. See you next week.